Whatalo fatu, malo soifua Matt.
Lola fa soifua, manuia, los fionga Savea, mai oe,
Ia.
e aso maa ngai fu e aso mga ile la.
Io e matongo fia le la. Ia whaftai le tua le lei aso le lei, ma le matongo fia. Ia, whaftai fo I lo tali mai. Ia, I le tāpolo kalambe masani. Ina ia mwhai lava on malamalama o tātou tangata. Hai mise lava I tātou tamamtina matua, because nobody should ever underestimate or undermine the interest, the savings, and also the money that our parents have. Olai ia o tātou matua olai, ka kia ese a ngai mea ia. Ia awa ia tūlanga o le whaia o se insurance. Ia po le whale fōi, ma le toi whausi o sis whale. But how was your weekend, my brother?
We maa for the weekend, Savea. Maku the law ia Rotorua. Asi wako kali o Ethan, granddaughter. So maku le asko ngai just for one night. And spend the 2 days with them, do some tidy up and could catch up with my son since he's down there. So maa ngai kimu le kikia, but otherwise it felt lolo ale. Mawhakanga lolo. It was nice and a little bit muggy.
I'm glad you enjoyed your weekend.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was a quiet one, but very busy. Tele le mau me fai. Yeah. Ia sa whainga runga fo le stona. Ia, ai sa ta fi alwe mata fo le International Sevens Marist. Mana ia le tournament. But it's all on our live stream. So if you ever want to go and watch it, it's on Radio Samoa live stream of the International Pacific Marist Sevens. Yeah. Sa ye nisi sa vala o tu fo ia te oe ma la to siri atu.
Ai lava, Savea, yes.
Mana ia tele. Le ina ua umala na fai le meo le policy fo le uma na tusi le policy malie talia. Ia tūlanga fo le wa whale tonu le tongina o le a le fautuanga a lau fionga I le li fautua tāua in terms of a policy suspension versus cancellation.
Just first and foremost, explain a kula o disclaimer le o le high level information no presentation le mga mea se advice ko whenwai mafuta se mea I can explain my advice process, but today I'm going to high level information only. So policy suspension versus cancellation. Hopefully, like you said, I go lear the policy, or if you feel the insurance company will go lear the policy, le high risk in terms of mai, ngase, mafa maulunga, ulaula or not. And then go leo policy, maka policy. Some insurance companies are the first law masinga ele kukongi se mea. You see insurance companies 1 month in kukongi, some 3 months kukongi law. So it gives you a bit of a break ele amakanga, so you don't start paying straight away. But alulole o masinga bole sulu masinga e facing konka, especially the next year. Alulunga le kau. Every anniversary when you have us whāngau, alulunga le kau, because we become more risk every year to the insurance company with our health. So, so it just keeps going up every year. So if you find facing there's an option. There's a couple of options. Firstly, I can also, that's my job to help you to look at reducing some covers. Among me, reduce, you may have paid a lot of your mortgage off, or suilo circumstance, then I can help you tailor that and reduce the cover. But worst case scenario, if you just can't pay it for a while, policy suspension, where the insurance company so you no longer pay the paymengi, but some companies you have to go 6 months or 1 year first of paying faithfully, then if you fear okay, we can grant him langa wish to suspend the policy. So then you don't pay anything, right? And then usually 6 months we review it and then it go amaka. So it's not cancelled. The policy is just on hold. On hold. suspended, e le se kupe so fafo, you can then use that money to do other things. Umalole o masinga, wa maka automatic. But, however, during that 6 months, e le se cover.
There's a cover.
E se cover. So that's the danger. So a vili mai loko lua balua inga ia o maliu le faile policy. Ka lo fai le se kupe maua. Ke lima se la wafe for his life insurance or lua se la wafe. E le kukongi se mea because will hold the policy, will suspend because he said in writing, Kinga inga kongi, please ka ofi the payments. That's the risk. But then Kalo see a touch wood, nothing happens to him. Umalole 6 months, a kolole o masinga ko a maka the policy straight away. So then you're covered again, you carry on. Ele ko kongi all those payments, you don't pay anything back.
Oh, right.
You just start again. But like you said, that's the risk, Savea. There's no cover for 6 months. Okay. Cancellation, that's the other one. If you cancel the policy or you miss 3 or 4 payments and then the policy lapses and you don't pay them back, cancel la policy. This one is worse, Makaukia. This is bad, leanga, because then you will really ring me and say, sorry, Matt, can I start my policy again? I canceled it 6 months ago. Ole leilo finances now. I promise I'll pay it now. Yeah, the only problem with that is now I have to amaka the whole process again with the insurance company. There's no guarantee the insurance company will say, yes, Bob, we will take you on. They might say, sorry, because now you are too ma'i for us. And it's too late now, you shouldn't have cancelled your policy. So that's the difference between the two. Let's say the policy suspension, but the cancellation. Cancellation, it's serious, it's not a good option. Policy suspension is better. But let's talk. I can give you advice during that period what to do. Preferably not to do any of these two if we can, and just look at tailoring and reducing where we can. But worst case scenario, those are the two options there. So that's their first question. Thank you, Savea.
When a policy is on hold, the risk is not getting covered when something happens between when the policy is on hold. Life insurance for people over 75 years. Se life cover most tangata ua. O le fitu fulu tu sanga po le fitu lima fo I po le moa po le ovatu.
In this age bracket, they go through the funeral insurance through companies like Cigna because a lot of times, especially the last few years, nakale age le ongosulu lima. Ai over le ongosulu lima wo le mawhainga apply le insurance le life insurance because mo kele. And so now I believe there are companies out there that must be thinking, we can do something for our elderly, our older community. Because if you go to Cigna, like my parents, they are on Cigna funeral as well because we're over le makua. But the only thing with Cigna, ngali sfulu afe kala maua. So that's the maximum. Some 15,000, but average around sfulu afe. And if I sing kong ka fo, it's just for sfulu afe. So now there's some companies out there that I deal with, like your Chubb Insurance, your Fidelity, Astron, AIA, that will now go lia. There are fikus fulu kausanga, fikus fulu golus, fikus fulu lima, and ngakainga. But there's a couple of other insurance companies, they will go up to maybe close to valus fulu kausanga as well. So that's good news. And I thought I wanted to share that today because that was good news to hear about that. So all you elderly people out there that are older, you have makua, if you fall into this category, this age group, vili mai au, and I can come and help you and source something and help you organize some life insurance if you're between this age. And so,
it's always best to have something than rather not having one.
If your health is pretty good, not too many ngases, again, same criteria, height and weight, ulaula, not ulaula. So everything is considered individually by the insurance company. But good news that they can look at this.
Tala whai, malo whaftai. O isi conditions e dauna e consider pe tau whai ona mate tuina pe o lo other pre-existing health conditions, yeah. E mawhai e mea nā o nā awhia ai I lau peimeni.
Yeah, certainly, mga ifsili. If you smoke, I smoked once or twice, a few times, and then when I asked him the facility, are you a smoker? For me, but very taua to tell the truth, tell us mate, because if they go near your policy on non-smoker, and then they find out that you're a smoker, you get decline no claim. Malesi mea. When you say, oile, I quit smoking, okay, and how long? Oh, 6 months ago, I feel smoking, no more smoke for 6 months. You have to go through 1 year. So it has to be kasiko sangas, furudua masinga, and then the insurance company will class you as a non-smoker. Otherwise, unfortunately, kalofai, they still class you as leuloloe if it's within 1 year. So that's very important. The other thing is pre-existing health conditions. So if I know when I telephone ring my customer and I say, I'm going to come and see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock for life insurance, trauma insurance, I asked him questions. Have you got any diabetes, sugar, anything? And if they answer yes to some of those, Savea, then I automatically know I need to do a pre-assessment with the insurance company. So I'll email my 5 insurance companies and I'll say, this is the criteria of my customer. Can you send me an email back to say if it's Golia, I don't want to waste your time, and what is the loading on the price, how much, so that I can get a better indication of the price for the client. Because otherwise, if I go to the client tomorrow, Savea, and just give an average price, to the real price when it comes. So I want to get as close as I can to the premium based on the health conditions. That's very important. So I'm not wasting their time as well when I'm driving all the way out there to see my clients. Yeah.
Whai ama tu atu ia le tātou telefoni le nei le sunga ia Matt Luatua, a financial advisor on 027-839-1714. Toi whaafonga numero le nā, e mwhai ana vidi mai oil tamā po oil tina ia po seisi fo I lava. E toi tilo, ma toi fesili, ia ma fia manula matini. Olua fitu, valu tolu iwa, tasi fitu, tasi fa. And finally, my brother, insurance protection before the festive season, or whether you're traveling, or what are your plans of wanga, or le taimile nei e tāpena ai le tele o tangata e malanga. Iei fo I mea, ia, te wawa I fo I lava I mea o travel insurance, wai, tasi fo I nā me tā ua tele. E lei lo loa, ia ni tupe ni tangata, manu nu a whaafua sei, ia, o le tau nuu le moe mitinga, ma le tā whaonga, le asa ufautuanga, I le taimile nei o telo fianga la whatino ai malanga tangata.
Saore le maa efisili Savea. Tā ua maisi ar gaming. We're heading into the festive season. We'll get a little travel. We'll get a baki from the end of year, Christmas, festive season. Get a fully in with beer, with baki, with travel. So it's a very dangerous time, high risk gaming. Cilia gaming in December, coming in December. So if you haven't got your insurance sorted, or it's been a long time, or facing a lever, I review your insurance. Yeah, really may get Savea. Give me a call, look at reviewing in, get some cover in place before the Christmas. It might not happen this year before Christmas, but at least we start the ball rolling. First meeting with you, then I come back a few weeks later, do the second meeting, and then we wait for the insurance company for the gong. And then it'll be until we find out a decision. But it's good to get something in place, locked in place, because they have an interim cover. So once I do the application with you, even if it takes the interim cover covers you if something happens to you. So very Savea. And so, yeah, very busy year, very busy season.
True.
But don't forget, your life is important. Time is very short. So, yeah, reach out to me. It's a free service, and I can do my best to, swangi, our people, Samoan people. So, yeah, very taulo. Thanks, Savea.
Malo, whawhaitiri lava Matt, o lua fitu, valu tolu iwa, tasi fitu tasi wha, toi whawhonga numera le nā. O lua fitu, valu tolu iwa, tasi fitu tasi wha. Matt, I want to thank you, my brother. Thank you for another beautiful episode and information o le tele o tala ma me whai. Yeah, and that information is to empower our people to make fine decisions. Fai ia fai unga le lei, e pui ailo sui fua, au te manatu whapito e te le vaveoti, ia ai te mana o te mata o matua lau policy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, well, final words from you before
Thank you, Savea. Don't forget to reach out to me. We'll catch up for a coffee at West Auckland as well sometime, my brother. Yeah, mori atu whaftai. Mal whapmaalo I loto pa ia mal mamalu Samoa. I loto whapwhonga I loto kolami leni aso Savea. Malo whaftai, malo ronsai, malo tapuai. Whamanuia le atua I te ultima Faiva I leni aso. Yeah. Whewai manguere le vai aso Savea.
Whaftai rau whapena foi o Faiva whasoi fuia. Yeah, le nā Samoa ua tawalunga atu le talanoanga foi ma leo so ia. Luatua, the best financial advisor for life